Let's do a little analysis of where things are at. And I first got exposed to this particular criteria from the great Og Mandino. And when I saw presentations that Og did in the past, as he brought his messages of hope and encouragement to people, he would often address where people were struggling. And I've continued on with that journey and kept the stats up to date. So here are just some up-to-date stats on where we're at in our culture today, specifically in America. Last year, 12 million Americans seriously thought about suicide. 3.5 million people planned a suicide attempt. And 1.4 million people attempted a suicide. Now, if you're listening to me today and you've thought like that, I want you to know, first of all, you're not alone. And second of all, the number one dynamic connected to suicide is that people believe that their future is so bleak that it cannot be better than what it is today. And there are a lot of different fabulous organizations and support out there. You're not alone. I think it's very important to know that if you're going through hell, that other people have walked through hell before you, and you can get some help, okay? It's tough. There was 100,000 drug overdoses in the US last year, which is up 28%. 40 million people in the States take antidepressants. That number was 13 million 20 years ago. So think about it. Like, our culture constantly will say it's more evolved and more sophisticated. We have more psychologists and therapists, and we have more answers for everything. We have tens of thousands of podcasts and shows. There's all kinds of daytime TV. There's self-help books for everything under the sun, and any thought a person ever seems to have had has been written about it. So why aren't we doing so good? Why are these numbers increasing? And oh, by the way, societally, we're more affluent than we've ever had. We have more stuff and more resources and more money than we've ever had. People aren't seem to doing very well. And I want to talk about that. It was designed. We were created for a good life.